What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. I'd like to welcome you guys back to my Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Female Grey Jedi Edition. Hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far, and if you are, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to cover or clear up a couple loose ends now that we're done here. Where am I again? Sorry. Otto West. These are the courts. Okay, so we have to go over. There's absolutely jack over here. Anyways, what I'm actually going to do is swap out my party member. I'm going to get rid of Juhani, and I'm going to grab the Candy Man. Because I want his event to trigger.
Yes? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the thing we need to get him to do. It's just going to do... I got to do it manually because they mean. What do we got? He has all of those, so I'm just going to give him whatever they recommend. Conditioning is good for demolitions, if I'm not mistaken. Oops. Again, recommended. Improved toughness. I'd say that's very important for him. He's going to be the tank of the group. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't really get why they're doing strength because we don't use melee with him. So, I think dexterity is a good boost. He needs to dodge stuff. I mean, I get strength would be good, but master conditioning, there you go. Because master conditioning is... saving throws, so that'll help him with dexterity as well, in a way. They go hand in hand, those two. Saving throws, dexterity, very important. See, we've already got that maxed out, so eventually we're going to run out of things to give him. And if it recommends that, caution, demolition. I might as well do that because, what's this one? Blaster rifles, heavy weapons. That's what he's using. One-handed weapons in battle. See, we're running out of feats, so I feel like caution might be good because we can give him the demolition boost. That's pretty much all we can use at this point. That's crazy. There, he's mastered out with his condition. Or conditioning his caution. And we still got more feats to spend, and I don't know what to spend them on. I've never thought I'd have that problem. Empathy doesn't matter. I mean, he does have treat injury. So maybe that would be good to get empathy. Oh, no, because it's awareness and treat injury. I mean, it might be better than this because I'm not going to be using melee attacks. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Not with him, anyway. And the rest of it, it doesn't really apply, so... And then maybe we can give him that. I don't know. I'll give him empathy to give him the awareness and treat injury boost, which is important for him. There we go. And we don't really need anything for him. There you go. Because he is the Candy Man. See, he's the kind of guy, so when all the characters drop dead because of their shenanigans, he'll still be standing. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, this goes back to where we were. So I'm just going to go... I actually have to get rid of them all together, don't I? Before they'll appear. Alright, so I'm going to report my kill to this guy. I think you can actually do both of them and be like, dude, I got rid of both of them. Oh, wrong guy. This guy, my bad, sorry. Welcome back. I see you've come alone. This is good. Lorgo is dead. The agents I sent watched and responded back. You should take pride in job well done. And as promised, here's a reward. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for those within our guild. It'll serve you well. The assignment was only the beginning. A small test which I am pleased to say you passed, but now the more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets that the Genoharadan wants you to remove. If you eliminate all 3, then you gain full membership to our ancient guild. The first is a Gamorrean named Von Dasra. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulin Prolik. The third is a Selkath known as Thoric Goldar. Tell me about Vorn. Vorn is a freelance bounty hunter. He's very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our taste. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for pleasure of watching his victims suffer. The Genoharadan will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised at how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. Vorn was last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentients by going after a great dragon. We don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. I'll find him and bring him down. Speak everyone you face off against him. Vorn doesn't travel alone. Always has his assault droid close. Alright, tell me about Rulan. Don't know much about him except he's some sort of shapeshifter. We don't even know if It's a natural ability, the result of powerful alien tech. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations on the Outer Rim. The Genoharadan are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the galactic core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he can wreak havoc in the Galactic Senate. We aren't about to let that happen. How do I find someone who could look like anyone? Finding Rulan won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Something about Athoric. Isn't Violet like Rulan or Vorn? But in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information, and these can be far more deadly than any blaster. But Athoric is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manaan, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manaan suit track. He can set up a meeting between you and Athoric. Why would he set up a meeting? Athoric poses the merchant of rare antiques. Oh, that dude! Oh, so that's what Vec was for. Right, sorry, it just came back to me. It's cover for his real work. You have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in yeah. Meaning is one to take Athoric out. Not be careful, choose the time and place. He's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Is there anything else? Just a warning, the assignments I've given you are far more difficult than simple bounties. Complete all 3 missions and you have proven yourself to be truly worthy. As before, you will be rewarded for each successful bounty. You can return to me after each mission. I'll be back later. I'm actually curious about something. Can I go kill this guy? I think I can still go kill him. I wonder if I should like set out and do the just Genoharadan. So I'm wondering if I should do that now. The thing is, I can't do it now because something's gonna happen on my way. So before I land on Kashyyyk, okay, sorry, before I land on, well, it doesn't matter where I go right now. It doesn't. What I'll have to do, guys, is finish up. So I've got all these missions. I gotta get Candyman back out, and then Juhani as well. But we'll bring her when we get to whatchamacallit. Genoharadan, finding Dustle. Right, see, there's tons of stuff we have to do. When we go back, excuse me. I wonder if I should go check that out. I think I'll do that real quick, and then we'll head back to the ship. Alright, so we're gonna see if he has any... You have news. Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Hrakert Rift. It is as I feared, though the Republic is fortunate. I was the one assigned to investigate the case. You allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned, but I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion fleet. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Hrakert Rift is the source of Manaan's KotOR, and I fear the science station may damage production. You must tell the Republic to stop this at once. Make them shut down the facility and recall their people. They couldn't. They had lost contact. Oh, of course, I should have realized. Doubtless they were hiring mercs to investigate the situation. I fear mercs alone could not be enough to save their station. It's ancient mysteries with the Hrakert Rift that even the Southcath can't comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something. They awoke a creature which fed on the KotOR. Creature feeding on the KotOR. There's mysteries other if we have never known. And that would be one of them. What has happened to this creature? The creature's alive. It is the most unexpected development, but one that will warrant investigation at a later time. Perhaps the Republic and we Southcath may eventually solve. I'll keep our conversation secret so that the vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster, Manaan. Here's the payment. Now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot recover the Republic's actions. Thanks for that. Alright, so we're done with those guys. So that's all I wanted to square up and get some money. Anyway, we're going to go back to the Ebon Hawk now. When I get back to the area, I'm going to switch back to Canderous, I almost called him. Canderous, and we'll get his mission to prompt, hopefully, when we go back there. And then we'll go back to the Ebon Hawk. Alright, guys, we're back at the docking bay. Normally, I think Homeboy spawns somewhere along here, if I remember correctly. He's supposed to, anyway. Right here. Yes!
Ah, so we meet again, Canderous. It has been quite a long time.
Joggy?
Who is this guy?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Tough decisions are made in war.
That does not excuse what he did to us.
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
You face Canderous, you face me as well.
I am not afraid of you, and if you choose, you can die by his side as well.
Dude, would you piss in my cereal? Like, look at me.
I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the doomed seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the doomed seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
There we go. That's what we needed from him. Good. We're done with that. Now we're going to go back to the Ebon Hawk. Oh, yes, the Ebon Hawk. My pride and joy. The fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Oh, it's a sling bing. It's Hookta. Tell you what. Go to bed. Get on your butt. You know he did. Wait, I want to throw it. Let me get the kill. Got him. Ha 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 ha. They're trying to get me down. The Gamorrean Battle Axe, the CNS Strength Enhancer, which is insanely good, by the way. It makes your strength like +5 or something. Calrissian's Utility Belt. Oh, strength to 2 save. Oh, it's not what I thought, actually. Who else, K? He's got Fortitude to 3. I don't think it's prudent for him to wear it. I think it's better for... he needs good reflex, so I think I'm going to give him that. I think it's more prudent for him to... or for Juhani to have it. Wow, that was so deadly. How will I ever recover from that? Anyways, that's a level up for me. Do I get feats? Yes, I do. Alright, so this is where we got to choose. I think we'll make Persuade boost, treat injury, computer use, and repair. Sounds good. We should do awareness eventually. Alright, so we get 1 feat to spend. I'm thinking I'm going to do lightsaber proficiency. Wait. Weapon focused lightsaber. I've already got it. Wow. Okay, well, there's that. I remember someone was like, if you actually upgraded this, you wouldn't keep missing, because you know how earlier on it was hard for my character to hit people? Well, I had it this whole time, so I think this makes sense. Advanced Jedi defense. Because what else can I get do I really want, really? You know, what does it recommend? Advanced Jedi defense. And I honestly think that's a good idea, because difficulty class for saving throws. Okay, +3 bonus. This is a +6, so that's what we'll get next. So honestly, I'm content with that. Powers, we get 3 of these bad boys. What do I want at this point? I honestly don't know. The ones I want... Force heat. It's probably going to give me force suppression. That's my guess. Force energize. It's a light side. What is it? Let's see. What does it recommend? Recommends Night Valor as well. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is saving throws. I'd say that makes sense. It really does. Good. I know we're neutral. But, anyways. Now, okay, all the Gizka are gone. I don't know if we can talk with Mission anymore, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to square up.
Hey there.
Talk about your brother.
I'm not going to...
Okay, yeah, we're done with him. So eventually, the thing is, it doesn't matter where we go. We're going to get intercepted in the next one.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of Tatooine, so I can find Jagi and kill him for his insult to me.
Why is he so mad?
This is between me and Jagi. You don't have to get involved. If you're lucky, he might spill something before I spread him in a paste over the dunes.
Alright, well we can't do anything. I don't think we can do anything with HK either.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Can I don't think I can restore anything.
Negative.
Yeah, see, we're done with him too. But one thing I want to check is I've picked up a couple of crystals. So, I think the only person we can actually talk to right now is Juhani. Like, and actually get somewhere with her. Opila. Let's see what Genoharadan does. See, it still does that. Blaster bolt deflection, and we get dexterity boost. But for other people, I guarantee you it's going to look different. It sucks because I'm actually going to get Juhani's crystal going. See, for her, it's different because it doesn't give a dexterity, but it does boost the damage. What do we have? Damon. That's attack bonus, right? That's a good modifier, though. So you have a higher chance to hit. Crystal Luxum. That might be worth it as well. 1 to 6 plus droid. But she's got destroy droid, so... So it's either Damond or Genoharadan. And Genoharadan... So this does 3 attack bonus. I think this is better. It does more for it. We lose an attack. We lose 3 attack modifier, but it's totes worth it. And then, of course, Jolie's. Oh, we've already given him some good stuff. I forgot about that. What about the ranged? I haven't really been picking up many mods for it, have I? What about melee? Missions, that's already upgraded. Bacchus Ceremonial Blade's already been upgraded. I think I gave that YOLO. Attack bonus and damage bonus. That's, what is this? That's a prototype vibroblade. This thing is pretty good, man. Like, honestly. The damage isn't that high, but that's upgraded. Kalos, upgraded. Shiny Fiber, upgraded. Gush banging. So this gives you a defense bonus 2, so that'll bring it to 7 and 5, and that'll do mind affecting immunity. But we don't need to do it. Okay, good. Close. Now let's go have a word. Mushishakapaka. I wear a coat made from alpaca. Seriously, who's left to talk to? I could talk to I thought there'd be more, but normally I'd take this opportunity to go deal with some stuff, but how come we can't make another one ever? Let's talk to Zalbs. You got me with a problem? You can make a grenade. More to say? Be a while. Okay. Why'd you request Bacchus' sword? Not sure I nearly know. Father expects much of me. I guess I'll do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back. Let's get going. Alright, let's talk to Juhani now. I think this will, like, clear her up.
How may I be of assistance to you?
We talk. What happened? Yeah, there you go.
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange. A band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day. She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
They captured you.
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
How could the Jedi stand for that?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What was the dream?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for DanQ8000, and we both know what has happened since then.
You became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
There. So now that's essentially going to have prompted what we needed. And I might actually, once I finish squaring up with everybody... Actually, hold on. I'm going to leave for a sec. And I'm going to take Juhani with me and see if dude spawns this time. Because I know the guy will spawn... I know he will spawn in Korriban, but I want to see if he'll spawn here. Yes, he did. Excellent. Get it all out the way.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KotOR on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Just ignore him, Juhani.
Yeah, do like the Jedi tells you and back off. Your people are pathetic. It's no wonder we crushed your world so easily.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
You annoy me, worm.
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash.
Well, yes, it does.
Now, where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She's her own person, yeah, like, be neutral here.
Now, don't be so selfish. We both know KotOR aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are.
What a racist piece of shit.
What? What did you say?
You're on Taris.
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you
Oh, this is the guy who killed his father, her father.
Easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KotOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying KotOR slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KotOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
The homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
You'll only hurt her if I let her go.
No! I will not be sold! And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people!
hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Let's get him. There is no emotion.
There is peace. I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
You just won't, bro. I kind of want to take him down. One sec. You've learned that after her father died, Juhani had been sold. When the Jedi came to Terrace, they freed her. That is what brought her to Dantooine. She may still have stories to tell. Perhaps you should ask her later. Should kill him right now. Slice. Let's get him. I thought there was another one as well, but no. Can I talk to her?
My KotOR blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
So what is, sorry?
My KotOR blood seethes. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely...
Right. I can't remember when that happens. I still have to talk to her, I believe. Shine Paul the Rift. Bing bong, bing on Selvalage. Wow, I should be a translator. Alright, we'll just talk to Basila because there's nothing new for Karth, actually.
How can I help?
Oh.
Can I suggest?
How about you?
What do you need? You got...
Cool, so we've already squared up. Now, naturally, what I'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is do my tour de whatchamacallit, and literally go everywhere and do all the Genoharadan missions, including the one on Dantooine. Which we will do, but unfortunately, there's not much we can do at the moment. We gotta just take our licks, and you'll see what I say. So say we want to go back to Dantooine to take out that one guy. Let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Facebook.com/DanQ8000 for live streams and other content. Twitter, DanQ8000. Instagram, DanQ8K. And Snapchat, DanQ8000. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, there's a link to my shop in the description below. And if you want to save 10% off your next DX Racer, link in the description. Be sure to use the promo code DanQ8000 at checkout. Alright, guys, thank you so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you soon for more content. But until then, let's hand things over to Noxel. Have a good one, guys.